Well, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks to the God Almighty, and thank you very much for the time had given me to lead this presentation today. And peace and salutation to our chosen creator, our great prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who had guided us from the darkness era to the brightness era, so we can hear in this millennial era for today. Okay, and the Honorable Mrs. Romla as our lecturer, and all of my beloved friends that can present today here. Okay, let me introduce first the keynote speaker, and I will read the curriculum vitae by the keynote speaker. Name Esphi Sukaisi, date of birth the 1st of May 2001, current study English Department FKIP UBT University of Borneo Tarakan, current home address Mango Street North Tarakan, email spsukasi67@gmail.com, and formal education the first elementary school SD 171 Tarakan, junior high school SMP 1 Tarakan, senior high school SMA 2 Tarakan, and University of Borneo Tarakan in English Department FKPUBT. And our keynote speaker expert in business class experience. Well guys, time is tight, so let's all work together to keep the conversation on track and to make sure that everyone has an equal chance to speak. We want this to be a session where people feel free to express their views and where they can consider the views of others. It's okay if you agree with others, and it's okay if you disagree as well. We just ask you that you disagree with the ideas, not with the people. In the other hand, let us keep the constructive and avoid getting personal. Also, let's listen to each other respectfully. Without any further ado, time is yours.
Thank you for the moderator, and thank you for all of the audience. And today I will present about the organization of paper factory PT Bima and which division that I working in. And here is the structure of the organization. Okay, here is the structure of the company. First, there is the president director, the leader of the company, and then there's a factory head, an office president. Under the factory head and office president, there are some division. First is paper and paper product division, converting division, chemical division, engineering division, quality assurance, research and development division, and the last is managing division. And which division that I'm working? I'm working in converting division. Converting division is responsible to make some product like envelope, loose leaf, shopping bags, and the other product of paper. In the converting division, there are also some units like designing unit, engineering unit, and the other unit of converting division. And I'm working in the designing unit. Designing unit is responsibility for to make designing for the shopping bags, so designing the envelope and loose leaf, and mostly we take an order for some famous brand to making the shopping bags, and the other thing that they want us to do, and we take the order and we make it. And sometimes they have their own design and we just make it, and that's all, I think. Thank you, and go back to the moderator.
Well, thanks to the keynote speaker that has delivered a presentation before, and here I got two questions from the participants, and I will read for the two questions. Okay, the first one is, why do you prefer paper than plastic? And the second one is that anything you do beside designing in that company? Okay, please to the keynote speaker to answer.
Okay, I will answer the questions. The question number one, why I prefer paper than plastic? Okay, I prefer paper because paper is more uh, environmentally friendly, and it's easy to doing the recycle, and there's so fun, I think, to make some product with the paper, and that's easy, and I think that's all. And question number two, there's something I do beside designing. So I'm the part of the research and development division too. In this division, we also make a product. After we make the product, and then we make some research that this kind of product is, if we can develop it for the consumer, or we make a research if the consumer is really liked the product or not, and we develop the product. If the consumer is pretty low about the product, and then we take the product back. That's my side job besides the in the comforting division, besides designing. Yeah, I think that's all, and thank you.
Well, thanks for answering the question by the keynote speaker, and I think that's enough for the question. Well, here I will give the conclusion from our presentation today, and here I wrote a little things that from our discussion before, and the first one is our keynote speaker work in converting division in a company, and like she is designing like envelope and shopping bag and etc. And so our keynote speaker prefer paper designing than plastic because she is like in designing in paper side. So this is the reason, and that's all maybe. And thank you very much for your attention, and I'm sorry for making mistake, and I do apologize for any mistake that I have done before, and see you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.